everyone. Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone listening in to tonight's broadcast of VORW Radio International, Voice of Report of the Week, giving out to you this Monday, the 29th of April, 2024. This broadcast is transmitted to you on the international shortwave frequency of 11,905 kHz. This broadcast is transmitted to you with 150 kilowatts of power from a powerful transmitter in Issoudun, France. I am here today at the microphone special for this particular airing because I have some unfortunate news. I am saddened to say that this broadcast that you are hearing, again this Monday, the 29th of April, 2024, is going to be my final broadcast on this transmitter and frequency. And unfortunately, this is going to be my last broadcast to the African continent, and resultantly, the last broadcast for the time being that may be easily receivable in both Africa as well as Europe and parts of the Middle East and Asia. This was a decision that I made. It was not one that was made lightly. And while this broadcast of mine is still going to continue, the show will still go on, unfortunately, due to finances, I just am not able to continue this particular transmission anymore. I know that this hasn't necessarily been the longest lived airing in the world. I've been here on this frequency at this time, going out from Issoudun since December. I started up the broadcast in December of 2023, and I've been here every Monday afternoon ever since then, again serving listeners, particularly in the African continent. This broadcast is beamed essentially 150 degrees south from France, particularly targeting the countries of Chad, Sudan, Central African Republic, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, among many others. And I wanted to get here to talk for a moment about why I decided to do this broadcast and give a few other words. I started doing my shortwave broadcast 9 years ago, and for the most part, over these 9 years, I have mostly made it a point to target listeners in North America, South America, and Europe. Unfortunately, I cannot fund this particular airing anymore, and I'm going to have to bid you all farewell, but it has truly been a pleasure to be able to realize this long-standing dream and to be able to have this broadcast to the African continent, even if it was rather short-lived. Truly, it has been such a pleasure. And if the funding comes back, and I cannot promise that, we obviously know these days the economic situation for much of the world isn't all that great, or things perhaps are in a seemingly perpetual state of flux. I can't make any guarantees, but if, perchance, the funding does improve, in the future you might hear this broadcast again quite clearly. Lastly, at gmail.com. It's been a wonderful ride and such a pleasure again to be here, serving listeners in the African continent for the last few months. Thank you all so much for your listenership. It has been a pleasure, and I hope you enjoy the remainder of today's broadcast. Thank you for listening. This is VORW.
Tell me the words I've forgotten, what we were fighting for.
By American rock band Linkin Park, originally recorded during sessions for their 7th studio album, One More Light, in 2017. It was later officially released on February 23rd, 2024, as the lead single from their greatest hits album, Paper Cuts, Single Selection 2000 to 2023. Enjoy. Amanda and Roman Exeter in New York. They'd like to hear the selection Bus Stop by the Hollies.
That umbrella re-employed its file.
First time listener on 4840 kHz and loud.